A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move reflecting the escalating humanitarian crisis in Gaza, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced on Tuesday that Britain will officially recognize the state of Palestine at the United Nations General Assembly in September unless Israel takes substantial steps to alleviate the suffering in the region. This declaration comes as reports indicate that a worst-case famine scenario is unfolding in Gaza, with a hunger monitor warning of widespread starvation and death unless immediate action is taken. The Palestinian authorities have confirmed that over 60,000 Palestinians have died as a result of Israel's military actions in the Gaza Strip since the conflict reignited in October 2023, following a surprise attack by Hamas on Israel. Starmer's announcement has drawn sharp criticism from Israeli officials, who have condemned the UK's stance as unhelpful amidst the ongoing conflict. The Prime Minister's comments were made during an emergency cabinet meeting, which was convened specifically to address the deteriorating situation in Gaza. Starmer emphasized that the UK's recognition of Palestine is intended to contribute to a viable peace process, stating, "Our goal remains a safe and secure Israel alongside a viable and sovereign Palestinian state. But right now, that goal is under pressure like never before." The urgency of the situation has also been echoed by Foreign Secretary David Lammy, who highlighted the global outrage over the deaths of children and the inadequate flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza. In a parallel development, French President Emmanuel Macron recently announced that France will also recognize the state of Palestine at the upcoming UN meeting, reinforcing the international community's growing concern over the humanitarian crisis in the region. Macron's statement aligns with France's historical commitment to achieving a just and lasting peace in the Middle East. As the situation remains dire, with increasing calls for action from various political factions within the UK, the pressure on the British government to hold Israel accountable for its actions in Gaza is mounting. Starmer's administration is facing criticism from within his own Labour Party, where many MPs have advocated for a full arms embargo on Israel. The Prime Minister's meeting with US President Donald Trump prior to the announcement indicates a careful balancing act, as Starmer seeks to navigate the complex political landscape while addressing the humanitarian needs in Gaza. Trump has expressed a nonchalant attitude towards the UK's decision, stating he has no issue with Britain taking its own position on the matter. As the UK prepares for the UN General Assembly in September, the world watches closely to see whether Israel will respond to the growing international pressure for a ceasefire and meaningful negotiations towards a two-state solution. The stakes are high, and the humanitarian crisis in Gaza has reached a critical juncture, prompting urgent discussions about the future of peace in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.